Shalom, shalom, Israel. This is your brother Eric. You know what? I was in the middle of this comprehensive study tonight on Vayikra chapter 10 when the Most High Yah just pricked me in my heart to give you a testimony of my pastor, Pastor Charles Dowell Jr. of the Straitway Truth Ministries. And I want to give you my account from a man that I have met personally and been on his land. Let's go. You see, that is a true witness, is somebody that was actually there. So if you're receiving the testimony of 2 or 3 witnesses, because that's the only way a matter can be established, you make sure that they are eyewitnesses. Not somebody that heard from somebody, or watched some video on the internet and they think they know everything about a person or a subject. That would do you very well, because you're going to find out that many of these people, these teachers, pastors, preachers, brothers and sisters, are actually false witnesses. And that's what I see so many times, because I've been around the ministry of Straitway now for over 6 years. And a lot of these people that come up on social media and put out these false videos about my pastor and my elders and this ministry of the Straitway Truth, they're people I've never even heard of. So I know they've never even been around, or never been to Straitway, or they've never been there for very long. And so I don't know who they're at. And most of my brothers and sisters, if I inquire, have no idea who they are either. And so many of them you could just discount right there. And the other thing that I've seen so many times is that people want to come around the ministry. They love it. They give accolades. You're a beautiful people. He's a true Jeremiah 3:15 shepherd. He's full of power. And as soon as they get rebuked themselves and they become offended because of the spirit of pride that's working in them, then they fall right on the faith. Now all of a sudden he's nothing but a cult. He's nothing but a cult leader. We're nothing but a cult. And they have all these disparaging comments to say. It's like, man, just a week ago, you loved all of us. And then you get one rebuke, or you're not given a place that you thought that you should have. And all of a sudden now, we're wicked as the devil in 7 days' time. How is that really? And then every time they come up, they never can actually show us in the Bible where there's any sin or any transgression. It's just, I don't like the way you taught. I don't like the way you said it. I don't like the way that you treated me. I don't like the fact that you won't give me a place. And so since they're not given a place, and what I mean by that is they think themselves, a brother or some sister, is that a brother should be in an elder or leadership position, or he himself should be a pastor, or believes himself to be a pastor, or a sister wants to be a mother in Israel and have all the women come to her so she can teach and lead them, or she wants to be connected with some man right away, meaning cling to, marry some man when she hasn't been proven or tried. And when this doesn't happen, then they just fall out all over the place because they don't have patience. Great strength is to come to them that wait upon Yahweh. But when you won't wait upon Yahweh, your strength is robbed from you and is taken away. Because you're a microwave generation that just wants everything right now. Your talent will bring you before great men, and they will see it and recognize it, and then through Yahweh, they will appoint you if need be. If not, Yahweh's not appointing you. I'm proud to be part of a ministry that just doesn't appoint people because they see fit. That they actually wait upon Yahweh, and then it must be on 2 or 3 witnesses to do such a matter. But see, you don't want to be of divine order. You want to make yourselves elders and make yourselves leaders. And many of you out there even say we're all elders. We're all leaders. No man is to be our teacher. We should call no man teacher, right? We should call no man rabbi. You don't even know what you're talking about. Paul was a father figure to Timothy. So what about that? Yeshua definitely was a father figure, husband and leader to all the disciples and even us. So we are to have pastors and teachers and leaders over us. What is Paul talking about when he says, I'll give you pastors, teachers, and deacons and elders? What's going on? Where are they if we're all supposed to be such thing? But no, we're supposed to obey them that have the rule over us. Well, who has the rule over us if we're all leaders? See, these are the false doctrines that these people bring out. And when they aren't a leader themselves, then they just fall right out and then bring all these disparaging comments. I'm telling you, one after the other, just look deeper into it. When I first came to the faith, the Most High Yah put his Ruach Kodesh into me. I immediately wanted to start obeying everything I saw written down in the Bible. Everything I saw, I wanted to be obedient unto it. And as I'm going through obeying the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of my ability, I thought, is there anyone else out there like me, Father, that knows that Yeshua HaMashiach is Elohim in the flesh, and you came and dwelt and walked and talked among us, that has power and signs and wonders backing them up, confirming the word working through them, that has the Holy Spirit through HaKodesh? Is there anyone like this out there? And he led me to Pastor Dowell, the Straitway Truth Ministries. And immediately when I saw I kept the law, statutes, and commandments, I wanted to know, okay, he does that, but does he believe that Jesus the Christ, Yeshua HaMashiach, is Yahweh in the flesh? Or does he believe that he's just a prophet like a lot of these other false commandment keepers out there? Yes, he believes that Yeshua HaMashiach is Yah Elohim in the flesh. And I said, okay, good. So he is not antichrist in spirit. So does he have what's written about in Mark chapter 16, signs and wonders that will confirm the word he's preaching? Does he have the Ruach HaKodesh? Because if he does not have the Holy Spirit, he can be none of Yeshua's. I saw that he had signs and wonders backing him up, that he would lay hands on the sick and they would recover. They would cast devils out of people. I thought, wow, finally a ministry of balance. And you know what the biggest blessing was? Is that his knowledge and comprehension and understanding and the overstanding of the elders was far surpassed mine. And what a blessing that is, to be able to grow and to be led. And they could take me by leaps and bounds over these past 6 years and show me that I'm a child of the King. Because I wondered this whole time prior, I go, man, I know I'm not a Christian. Then what am I? I know I'm a follower of Yeshua, but what am I, a Nazarene? What am I, a watcher? Who am I? I just had this longing. And he showed me, son, you are an Israelite. Now, you would just chuck me out right now because of my skin color. But even based on my skin color alone, I can be grafted in. And I do not boast myself up against the natural branches. And I comprehend truly who they are, which this man definitely is one of. Not only on what is outwardly, but on the inwardly, through signs and wonders, he is confirmed by the Most High Yah of who he is. No denying it. So I would plead with you, don't listen to all these false naysayers that all they have is a spirit of offense working through them. Listen to their words. They don't want you to follow him because every man's a leader, but yet they want you to follow them. They had such great things to say about my pastor, and then all of a sudden you can hear in their cadence and their speech that they were offended. And then they have nothing but disparaging comments to bring. I've seen it time and time again. I'll give you a couple examples and then I'm going to end the video. But I saw where a man that said he was a pastor of the Most High Yah and even sat in judgment seats with elders and would pass forth judgment upon the body when it was needed. Him himself erred and was brought up now to be judged by the pastor and the elders. And when the sentence was carried forth, he could not accept it, even though he admitted that he was in error and in sin. But he would not accept the judgment. And in nothing but a week's time, this man went from being his leader, his pastor and his shepherd, to being a cult leader, and that was brought forth by their lips on their very own video. I mean, how could this happen within a 7-day period? And then when you hear the testimony, oh, it's that you wouldn't accept judgment. So pride came in, you fell, and the spirit of offense entered in. Another one I can give you is I heard by my own ears. I was listening when I was coming to the ministry, and there was this man that said, oh, he's a wicked cult leader. And I thought, okay, I'm coming to this ministry. Let me see what this guy has to say. And he had nothing but accolades to give Pastor Dowell. Nothing but accolades. Oh, he's the man, all this, video after video. Then he says in this video, he goes, all right, I sent an email to this pastor, one I had such respect for. And it's been like a month and he's never responded to me. Now I know he's nothing but an arrogant man. He's nothing but a cult leader. And I see it for what it really is. And I want nothing to do with him. And he had all these disparaging things to say. And I listened to him and I thought, you are blinded by the spirit that indwells within you, aren't you? You're so blinded by offense, you can't even see yourself. Because you had nothing but positive things to say, but as soon as he didn't get back to you within your prescribed time, now he's wicked and he's the devil. Well, let me tell you from a man that's been there and knows him and has eaten and broke bread with this man right here. He is a working pastor. You can see it in all these videos. He's out there building homes for the saints with the elders and the brothers. He's out there getting it done with his very own hands in alongside them working.
Somebody was making a comment saying that, you know, you don't work.
Oh.
So what are you doing right now?
I don't know. Ask Brother Bud, see what he says.
What's going on, Brother Bud?
Just another day at ease here in Zion. I mean, we're just doing what we do every day. I think the world calls it work.
So maybe he didn't get the opportunity to answer your email at a beck and call and a moment's notice. See, that's very prideful and arrogant for you to think. And there's many, one after the other after the other. I saw another one where a sister was highly offended. She goes, I go there to this ministry and they're nothing but hypocrites. Nothing but hypocrites. And I thought, wow, where in the Bible are they going to show me that the pastor and elders are hypocrites? She goes, yeah, all they do is speak about health. And when I walked by one of the, I think it was a pastor's car or one of their vehicles, I saw a Burger King cup in it. Oh, so they're out there drinking pop. Now, she doesn't even know what's actually inside the cup. But so what if they had a pop? Because they had what you can consider a treat. They don't sit there and have a fridge full of Coke. And I'm telling you that. I've been there. They never served me pop when I've been there. I've been served goat's milk, and I've been served water, and I have been served some wine and some beer, too, and strong drink. All which is completely biblical. If you got a problem with that, you got a problem with the Most High Yah, because those are prescribed drinks, the strong drink and wine, at his very own feast. Go read Leviticus 23 and you'll see that to be the case. But this is true. I actually read this account. And then she says, and then I go and we're making trail mixes for all the saints. And when we were doing this, Mother Carol had some M&Ms that she was going to put in there. So, oh, these hypocrites, I thought they're... And you're finding that a reason to get out of the faith? And they're a bunch of cult leaders? Because they have maybe some M&Ms or a pop? Well, I've been to Straitway and they also did serve ice cream. What is that, a transgression now? You see what I mean? You got offended somewhere, and then what you do is you try to nitpick and you try to point the finger and make blame and make something out of something that absolutely isn't. You can't show us in the Bible where anybody's in sin and transgression, but you try to show it through the vain lust of your own heart. Anyway, prove it for yourself. If you have any respect and honor for me and you come to this channel in the way I've been talking in my videos, you know that my testimony is for sure and certain, that I'm not sitting here being a false witness. I'd never do that. I have too much fear of the Most High Yah. And a lot of you should go watch my video. I'll put the videos at the end of this video, that men who put a sickle to another man's harvest. That's a good video, and that's what a lot of people do to this man right here. They try to build off his ministry because they don't have one for their own. So then they'll start trying to defame his name, just using his name as clickbait to grow their own channel, to grow their own ministry. Absolutely preposterous. You can see right through them when they do video after video after video after video after video doing such. Using his image, using his name, using his ministry, just to promote their own false doctrine. That's all they've got. Because they don't have the Holy Spirit working within them to speak through them and build a ministry of their own. And another good video you should go watch that I put on my channel is When Two Should No Longer Walk Together. Because you build up these Trump charges and you make them an excuse to leave the ministry, and it's all because you were in disagreement the entire time and you were spots in the love feast and you never were part of us anyway. So shalom, shalom, Israel. Be strong. See you next week for another teaching.
Oh, hallelujah! Glory to the King! I am power!